This food bank located in East London has been feeding over 1,700 international students every week. Most of these overseas students have lost their part-time jobs due to the coronavirus lockdown, thus leaving them with little or no money to pay for their fees, rent, or even to buy food. And due to this, they have been relying on such food banks and local charities for food handouts and other help and support. The Newnham Community Project has been feeding foreign students ever since the UK's first lockdown was announced in March 2020.
We started getting a lot of these students coming to us and asking for help. And they were in a really, really bad way. Quite a few who hadn't eaten, who hadn't had a decent meal for days. Unfortunately, their money had run out. There wasn't any work for them. And some actually were even made homeless by the landlords because they couldn't pay their rent. We've got a few students from Bangladesh. There are some from Pakistan, but majority of the students are from India. Never in a million years would I have thought that we would have people like this in London.
These international students say that they were promised world-class British university education and student experience, but instead they say that the reality has been something else.
I only got the opportunity to be in the university just for 4 months. And also there are a lot of modules in our course which was supposed to be face-to-face, was turned into online courses.
Before meeting NCP, the situation was very worse. We were starving for 5 days. I was being pregnant for 5 months and having a toddler in my hand. I feel shame in myself when I went to when I stand in a queue to take a food.
No one expected that they would face situations like this, getting food from strangers. These charities like SEVA Trust and food banks did pitch in. They were giving a good amount of food for the students.
In the year 2018-2019, there were over 480,000 international students studying in the UK, and out of these, over 70% were from non-EU countries. Overseas students contribute billions of pounds to UK's economy and pay nearly 3 times more fees than local students. So, what are UK universities doing to help and support them in these challenging times?
When students have to self-isolate, universities have been delivering care packages to make sure that those students have food. Universities have hardship funds.
One major worry that these students have is they've paid 15,000, 20,000, they've come here to study and get this experience inside a UK university. But sadly, all of them, because of Corona, have to do their courses online. They are asking for some sort of a discount or a refund towards their fees.
I understand that. It's really tough. They're not getting, the full experience that they hoped. But universities have been providing face-to-face teaching whenever it's been possible. And the investment that universities are making in providing education hasn't changed at all. So you've still got the same teaching staff delivering the content. And that's why universities are saying, look, we understand you're having a tough time. We'll help you every way we can, but we can't reduce the fees.
Ilyas and his team have decided to continue supporting these students as long as they can so that they have someone they can count on. Gaggan Sabherwal, BBC News.